deep beneath that calm lake isn't just a regular fish. Largemouth bass is a stealth ambush machine. Imagine hunting in pitch black. A largemouth bass doesn't even need its eyes. Down both sides of its body is the lateral line, a fine-tuned biological radar that lets it feel the tiniest vibrations in water pressure. Once prey is in the crosshairs, it strikes at up to 12 miles an hour. That's like a sprinter going full tilt. And then, boom! In exactly 1/40th of a second, faster than you can blink, that massive jaw unhinges, creating a terrifying vacuum. Like an industrial shop vac, it doesn't just bite. It inhales the space around it, swallowing prey up to half its own body length. These monsters can live up to 16 years and hit a record weight of over 22 pounds. That kind of raw power forced us to build top-tier technology just for a chance to go toe-to-toe with them on the water. Welcome to nature's arena. Down at meccas like Lake Fork in Texas, this isn't just some relaxing weekend hobby. It's an arms race. Underwater, it's millions of years of survival instinct. Above water, it's custom base boats, dead silent trolling motors, and the all-seeing eye of Garmin LiveScope sonar. They're watching fish 20 feet down in real time, a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. The only real danger? Probably burying a treble hook in your own hand because you panicked. Brutal? You bet. You can bake in the sun for 8 hours and get skunked, or become a legend with one cast. Just look at the historic 2025 Bassmaster Classic. 22-year-old pro Easton Fothergill enters the final day. It's 1 p.m. He's only got 4 fish in the live well. Time is running out. The pressure on that boat is suffocating. Exactly 2:30 p.m. Right down to the wire. Boom! The water explodes. An 8-pound monster bites at the buzzer. An insane finish to an incredible sport.
Oh my gosh!
On stage, those giant lake monsters get their glory and go right back in the water to pass on their genetics. The real prize you take home? The 3-pounders. The absolute perfect size to start an art ritual on the fillet board.
That's what we're looking for.
Art always starts with precision. Meet Caleb, a Wisconsin fish expert. Today, he's breaking down this catch 2 ways.
It's over 18 inches long.
First, the steady control of a 7-inch flex knife. The golden rule: never puncture the guts, blade to the spine, then turn. Feeling every bump, gliding over the rib cage without splintering a single bone.
By all the fellers around here on how to do up. And then you gotta grab onto it and then try and just rip. I'd watch out, you might get it in your gut. This is, I will admit, a big fish.
But staring down a cooler full of smaller bass, he grabs the electric knife.
Well, I'm not
I
trying
didn't know you were going to turn it into hamburger.
Well, it's because you were talking stupid.
Squeeze the trigger, buzz through the ribs in 10 seconds flat, brutally fast. You just carve the rib bones out later.
You can pause it for a second
Either way, you save maximum meat before skinning it right on the edge of the table.
That will put me over the edge is eating fish and bones in it.
And now, diffusing the bomb.
So that there is a beautiful hunk. Oh, no. Now for the second side again. Exact same. Try not to butcher this one. Turn your knife
It hides a
around
row
so
of
it's
nasty
facing
upward-facing pin bones.
out.
The reason people hate eating fish? Well, careful V-cuts. And the threat is eliminated.
Flinging scales at the person beside you, apparently. And flip it.
Then, cut across and peel off the skin.
But when they do get to a certain size, you get that belly meat there, and then that ends up, it's good for stews, I guess.
Here's the math. Waste from the rib cage and skin hits almost 60%, but the payout is pure, boneless
Make
fillets,
sure that you've got the bones.
ready for a dance with fire and garlic butter.
But gentle slices. And again, those tend to be the bones that get left, but it's just a quick little cut. So there's, oh shoot. Again, that could just drive you friggin' crazy if you're eating. Got what they're eating. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So again, there you go looking, and there's all the parts, but no, this one didn't have, that is nothing hard in here.
Do you eat that stuff?
Yes, Kenny.
From a stealth ambush machine at the bottom of the lake to two perfect extremes on the dinner table. You need tomatoes and cucumbers on the side. The fillet gets dunked in melted butter, caked in dark red and black seasoning, and throw it onto the blazing hot stone grill.
We're gonna get it smoking hot. It's gonna make a lot of smoke when you cook it. That's how you get that nice crust on the fish. I'm gonna cook the fish on this, and I'm gonna toast the bread on this side. So this bright burner.
Smoke everywhere, out there. It's a wild dance of smoke and fire. The heavily seasoned meat gets seared into a crispy, blackened crust, sitting nice and easy between two slices of butter-toasted bread, hit with a little yellow mustard and some crunchy pickles.
Good amount of the seasoning. Pat it in there a little bit, flip them over.
But in here, it's elegant comfort. A pure white fillet baked at 400 degrees, soft enough to cradle a rich, lemony garlic buttercream sauce. So delicate and smooth, you'd swear you were eating top-tier walleye. The flaky meat falls apart without a single pin bone in sight, swimming in cream sauce with steam rolling off. The ruthless predator that used to unhinge its massive jaw to swallow everything in its path.
All right, once that griddle gets hot, they are ready to go. While that's cooking, put a little butter on the bread.
Is now perfectly flaky, sweet, and melting right on your tongue. Look at these two extremes. If you brought this catch home yourself, are you sinking your teeth into that smoky outdoor sandwich or diving into this plate of rich, creamy base? Wait, don't leave yet, because freshwater isn't the only place hiding monsters. We're heading to the deep ocean. The real surgery is just beginning.
That fish is almost done, so we're going to turn off all the burners. I like to put a little mustard on my sandwich. That's up to you.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my first cut right here. Ooh, it goes in pretty easy. I'm gonna come up this head a little bit. follow that backbone.
Meet Victor. In his hand is a stiff 8-inch blade with two totally different edges. That serrated back edge tears right through the armor of this deep water fish. Without dulling the main blade, flip the blade, open the treasure map. The tip reaches the rib cage. Angle it up, snapping right through that row of nasty pin bones standing in the way.
Good. Go down this backbone as close as I can. And I'm gonna come through right about here now. I'm gonna ride it all the way out. Some nice looking meat, man. Nice looking meat. I'm gonna go over that rib.
A tilefish rib cage runs halfway down its body. Long, smooth strokes, absolutely no sawing.
That's some of the whitest fillets I have ever seen. Make my cut right through here.
You gotta keep that flaky meat completely intact. Here's a pro move. Skinning it, but leaving the meat resting right on that same skin.
All right.
It acts like a protective mat, keeping the good stuff off the cutting board. Now finally, diffusing the bond.
That's my first tile. Look at that fillet. Holy cow.
Cutting out the pin bones and the bloodline, wiping out any fishy
I'm gonna go
taste.
ahead and
This pure loin is ready
skin that out
to step into the spotlight of high-end dining.
Skin's pretty nice. Oh yeah. Man, that skin's real nice. Very, very nice. A little chilly out here this morning. Look at that, y'all. Now that is a nice looking fillet. Got a little bit of pin bones right here. Just a little bit. Get those out. They go up pretty high. All right. Yeah, they come all the way down too. All right. Okay. Get as close to those pin bones as I can so I don't waste any of this meat. There we go. Alrighty. There we go, guys. There is my very first. We're going to go ahead and see if we can't get that out. Oh man, they got some nice cheek meat. Wow. Go back as far as I can here. Turn them around. All right. There we go. Nice little cheek meat. Look at that. That is beautiful stuff right there. And I'm gonna do this other side right here. Alrighty. Go along that backbone as close as I can get. Alright. See if I can go through right about here. Let's follow that backbone all the way down. And let's follow this. Hear that clicking sound so you know you're right up next to that backbone. Get as close to that backbone as you possibly can. Alrighty. As close to them rib cages, bones as you can. Slimy booger. There we go. All right, another beautiful golden tile fillet. This being the very first one of these I've ever cleaned, I'm pretty happy with myself. They do got some gnarly pin bones, I will say that. They got some good ones. It goes all the way up here. There we go. Got them all. There we go, guys. Awesome.
Start with your fillet down, and you just want nice little cuts. The idea is that you're actually going to eat this with chopsticks. So we've got some.
Close your eyes. What does a $100 bite of this deep-sea creature actually taste like? All that elegance, forged from an ugly bottom feeder down in the abyss.
Some sliced garlic, some soy sauce, lemon juice, lime juice, a little bit of vinegar.
But bring it into the light, and it transforms into two culinary extremes. First up, taking a page from classic roast pork. These fillets are marinated in char siu sauce, fermented tofu, and 5-spice for 48 hours straight.
Our sliced ginger, our sliced garlic, a little bit of our peppers, our onions.
Hit it with the broiler, and those sugars caramelize into an incredible dark red charred crust. The second extreme is all about smooth comfort. No searing, no charring.
We're going to just work that around a little bit. So once we've started to flavor what's going on, and you really can smell this really nice, it's a nice combination of flavors.
Just slices of loin bathed in a pot of green curry, cooking low and slow in the gentle heat of coconut milk, ginger, and lime leaves. The meat doesn't fall apart. It flakes off into these massive, pure white chunks. Expecting a normal fishy flavor?
The milder of the two pastes, a couple of tablespoons right there. We're going to add our lime juice.
Not even close. Whether it's wrapped in that rich char siu crust or swimming in creamy curry.
If you don't want to use organic, you don't have to. It's just what I had available today. We're going to work that around a little bit.
Every massive flake packs the deep sweetness and perfect chew of a lobster. They even turn that tough skin into crispy, puffed-up fried snacks.
So a little bit of scallion. Stir that together.
It's the ocean's ultimate bait and switch. Fiery char siu crust or rich green curry? Or do you have a completely unique way to cook this? Tell us in the
Fish
comments.
is going to just steep perfectly inside this hot broth. A little quick little stir. Some peppers, some spices, right on top like that. Right there. A few cilantro leaves, a few bits of scallion.
Skipjack tuna, a species that accounts for 50 to 60% of the world's total tuna catch. Every year, millions of tons are harvested, yet strangely, they don't disappear. They come back faster than any other tuna species. Only about 40 to 80 centimeters long, weighing just a few kilograms, yet capable of reaching speeds of nearly 70 kilometers per hour, like a motorbike slicing through the water. Their bodies aren't entirely cold like most fish. They retain heat, staying warmer than the surrounding ocean, like a biological machine built to never stop. And they never travel alone. Thousands, even tens of thousands, form a single massive living mass. A school can be as large as a building, constantly moving beneath the surface. No rest, no pause, only motion and survival. It is this speed and sheer numbers that make them the most heavily harvested fish on the planet. No massive nets, no complex machinery, just humans and speed. On the surface, a school of skipjack has been lured right up alongside the boat. Thousands surge wildly, churning the water into a violent storm before your eyes. And in that exact moment, it all begins. Each person grips a pole. No bait, no waiting. Drop, jerk, fling it behind, and repeat in a relentless rhythm, like a reflex that's been hardwired. Fish burst from the water, launched into the air, then slam onto the deck in rapid succession, beat after beat, so fast you can barely distinguish one from another. In just minutes, dozens of people move like a perfectly synchronized machine. No talking, no slowing down. Every pull brings in a fish. Every minute can mean hundreds. The deck is quickly covered in silver bodies, sliding through seawater and blood. Chaotic, yet astonishingly precise. This isn't just speed, it's technique, a method considered more sustainable with almost no bycatch, but it demands human strength, a rhythm you cannot afford to break for even a second. And then, just as quickly as it began, the school vanishes. The ocean falls silent again, leaving only the boat, and tons of fish just hauled from the sea. These fish leave the water in minutes, but their journey is far from over. The blade glides along the spine. No pause, no second pass. Two fillets open up. Deep red, firm, almost no fat. No toro, no rich marbling, just lean meat, clean and consistent.
The side. Oh, can you pick it out? Can you see the one?
Every cut must be fast, precise, to prevent oxidation, to preserve the color. Each piece has its place. And when everything is ready, the story still isn't over. From a chaotic deck, these simple cuts of fish begin their transformation into something entirely different. Here, skipjack is no longer part of a massive school. It becomes an ingredient handled with precision. A block of fish is coated with salt at about 1% of its weight, just enough to draw out moisture and intensify its natural flavor. Thin slices of garlic are added, along with rosemary, bringing a subtle aroma that almost erases any trace of the ocean. The fish, garlic, and herbs are placed into a pot, then covered in olive oil just past halfway. Heat is applied. The oil begins to tremble, then gently simmer. Not fried, not seared, but a slow process, about 5 minutes per side, where low temperature keeps the inside tender and moist, while the outside gradually absorbs the fragrance of garlic and herbs. As the fish is turned, the color deepens, richer and more intense. And as the heat fades, everything stops at just the right moment. No complexity, no excess, only time and precision. From a species harvested in vast numbers across the ocean, it now rests quietly on a plate, refined, delicate, and completely transformed. And perhaps you've eaten it before, without ever thinking about the journey behind it. And now another type of fish is starting to be prepared.